Well, hello and welcome, everybody. This is Christian Sadler, and we are here with Nate Dodson, the crowdfunding lawyer, and we're talking about the Capital Raise Forum coming up in August. And I wanted to bring Nate on here to talk a little bit about what he's done and what he'll be sharing with you guys at the event. Now, just to remind you guys, if you don't know about the Capital Raise Forum, this is an event for people who are already succeeding in real estate. So don't come here thinking you're going to learn how to flip your next property or buy a hotel or do any of those things. This is not about acquiring real estate. It's about taking your business to the next level and raising capital so that you can scale your business to larger and larger heights. Now, we have 3 people that are going to be there that have raised over $1 billion themselves to acquire multiple billions of dollars in assets. And then we also have Nate here, who he has created structures for crowdfunding that have raised over $10 billion worth of capital. Most people can't comprehend what that number really means. And Nate, when I was talking to you beforehand, you said, at some point you just stop counting. But you've helped a lot of people understand and navigate the world of raising capital in a crowdfunding structure. Share with these guys just a tidbit of what they're going to learn and gain from being at the event.
Definitely will. And yeah, you're right. At some point, I just kind of consider it like McDonald's, billions and billions served. So, and that's really our goal, is how do we put in place legal structures, legal strategies, and support to make sure that, well, our clients are raising capital legally, but also even more so successfully. So for myself, I come from a investment sales background as a stockbroker, as a marketing and sales coach, as part of GP teams for over 4,000 multifamily units. It's not just kind of teaching what I read in the book, it has been there, lived it. And so kind of components like investor psychology, how to position your business, not just, hey, let's talk about Regulation D, regulation crowdfunding. Like, it's important, but what's even more important is how are you going to find those investors? What are you going to be presenting to them? How are you going to get them to open up their checkbooks to make your business happen?
Yeah, I love it. And that's one of the key points as I've been talking to some of our approved sponsors. These are guys that have 50, 100, $200 million in assets under management. And they're asking me, like, am I going to come here and just learn about what Reg D is? Because I kind of know that stuff. And, that's not the design of this event. Again, if you're listening to this and you're coming here hoping to learn the basics of real estate syndication, unfortunately, this is probably not the event for you. This is really how to take your business to the next level. And Nate has some really creative ways to tap into audiences that you may already have in your database that you don't know how to access capital from. And it's going to be really exciting. So day 1 and day 2, you're going to get to hear from people like Nate. And it's going to be short conversations around a core topic and then long Q&A, because you as the guest will be controlling the show, so to speak, and taking the direction where it needs to go so that you learn what you need to take your business to the next level. And day 3 is all about fun, networking, and writing business. Don't come to an event just to take off and hopefully chase down those relationships that you've built over the rest of the year. Stay for day 3, anchor those relationships, write deals, put together partnerships, and go out there and build a big business. So Nate, thank you so much for joining us. Any final words for folks that are considering coming to the event?
Yeah, don't ask me about Reg D. That's the boring stuff. Go look that up online. The reason why to go and the reason why I'm there is actually to help, design, coach on, teach, share, and learn the different strategies on marketing and sales that are really working today. As the world turns, 2019 is different than 2025. The strategies have changed as well. So make sure that you're up to date. Make sure that you are in the room, most importantly.
Thank you, Nate. Thanks, everybody.